Okay, so I want to introduce you to my Red Sled. This is something that I've had since 2017. We bought it brand new, and we've done some improvements on it, and I did some suspension on it, which you're going to see here in a little bit in this video. I did it last summer before we moved to a place that I couldn't do it by myself in a parking lot of an apartment complex. So we went ahead and did that this summer. I'm going to walk you through some of the things I've done. Okay. All right off the bat, what you're going to notice is I actually put running boards on this when I first bought it. I bought these Aries running boards. I'm going to change these to match my pickup when I finally get all that put together on my truck. So that's something that I did and I'm going to do. Now, as you come inside, you're going to notice a couple very interesting parts. These grab handles, they actually attach right in the stock holes in the Jeep itself, and they're solid. They're powder coated. Okay. Then we went with this e-dock, and I'll go ahead and tell you, obviously you can see that they're RAM mounts for my phones and my wife's phone. I'm about to put GoPro mounts right here for a road trip we're about to do to get the engine for my truck. And we're going to do a little burger quest, and I'll show you that a little bit later too. But there you can kind of see the e-dock and the other, what do you call it? I call it a holy crap strap. You call it anyway, it's that deal. Also, now when you go to the top, you'll notice that these have a different color. Those are hot headliners. I put those in there at the recommendation of a cousin of mine who actually runs Rocky Mountain Extreme website, and he said, you know, those really work great, and we wanted to do something because this is something else I got to show you. This is not really an addition to it, but this is something I do for my dogs. I put a fan back there, so we were looking for some way to cool the Jeep off so that the dogs wouldn't sweat as much as they rode across the country, back and forth. We've done the cross-country tour a couple times, and in doing so, we figured out that the dogs sweat and they need that extra air movement back there. Now, one of the more fun things that I just finally did this week, the fella the lady who's doing my upholstery, her son is Dale Prowse. He does all sorts of custom fabrication. It's actually Prowse Fabrication Company, or I think it's a company the C stands for. Anyway, we named the Jeep the Red Sled a while back because of obviously it being red, but also me being Santa Claus. You didn't hear me say that. I didn't say that actually on camera, did I? So that's what we did. We put those covers on here to just kind of make it kind of a little something different that not everybody's got. Looks a little better for me. So that gives you a little introduction to what we've done. I'll show you the video. I'll show you what we've shot as far as when I changed the suspension. Okay, so I've already done the driver's side, and now I'm going to do the passenger side. So I've basically undone all of what I'm just about to undo here. And I'm going to undo the shock, the sway bar, the brake line, and then we are going to drop the axle down. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Okay, so the shock bolt is undone. I'm going to undo the brake line, the 10 millimeter, so that it's free. You can kind of see where we're at. So there's the shock bolt gone, and now we're doing the brake line. And bleeding at the same time. Okay. Okay, so that comes out pretty simple. And that's a long bolt that comes out, takes this apart, right? So we set the brake line out, the shock, we set the brake line out. Well, we would if it would come out. There it comes out, okay, cool, awesome. All right, let's go to the front to the sway bar. See what we can get here on the sway bar. And because I'm not using the proper wrenches, because I don't have all the wrenches I need, this will be kind of fun. Easier on this side than the other side, which is a good thing we filmed this side and not the other side. And I have to have a bigger wrench for the top of this. I have to take a standard 13/16 to put in here and stop this from moving. And of course we just break it free. Yeah, it's easier said than done, I guarantee you. Easier said than done. So that's out. Okay. And now we need to lower to get the springs out. Here comes the fun part. Let's try this, shall we? I think we're low enough to get springs out. Clear to the ground, and the springs will come out. There's the passenger side spring. And the driver's side spring. Decided to read the instructions and understand you got to do them both at once. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. Now, listen, that's not more of a pain. Because the axles sit a little different. Careful, these rotors will cut you and you will bleed like I'm doing right now. I'm bleeding quite profusely, if you must know. Take this off because I did put it on and it's in my way. And now I'm going to try and attempt to get this thing back in where it belongs. And with a little help from my friends, it worked. And it sits in that cradle, sits up in there. That's it. So, there we have it, for the moment. Okay, all fully assembled with Falcon shocks, Terraflex 1.5" springs, and of course, sway bar links, because we added some length to it. So that's the introduction to the Red Sled for you, and hope you enjoyed it. If you do, subscribe. I'm going to do some more stuff to it. Hit the like button on the video, and be sure to check the notifications so that you get more of our videos, because we're going to continue doing this. It's just a whole bunch of me doing stuff that, I got a lot of different interests, so that's what we do. So thanks for watching.